Stop being afraid of old age and dying. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. So I got to thinking about how often people live in the fear of getting sick, of getting old, and of death, or of losses. All of those can be a part of life or are a part of life. And we can sit around worrying and fearing them, and I think most people have at one point or the other. Or we can just simply say to ourselves, hey, look, this is life. This is what life is, and I'm going to live my best life anyhow. I'm going to live my life regardless of what the future holds. I'm going to live my best life. There's something I call the unpredictable factor. The unpredictable factor is the factors that we don't see coming, or we can't see coming, or we can't prevent them, things that we can't prevent from happening, such as sickness and death and old age. If we live long enough, if we're lucky enough or blessed enough to live, to a ripe old age of 100 or something like that, likely there's going to be losses, there's going to be sicknesses, if not our own, maybe someone else's. We're going to see it or observe it or know someone. And it's just the way it is. Recently, I lost a very, very dear friend over Christmas. And this is somebody that was significant in my life, and I talked to every single day for many, many years on the telephone. And she was more family than friend. We never really considered her friend. We considered her family. And so it was, very sad for me. I cried and I'll still, sometimes at night I'll cry, and it's when you lose somebody, it can be a process of grief. And sometimes we try to avoid grief, and I understand why. Nobody wants to, be grieving, and yet it can be a part of life. And we hold those people near and dear in our lives. But often I see people worry about their own personal body, their own personal life. And I believe in doing everything we can to take care of who we are, what we're about, our lives, our relationships, our body, our finances. Taking care of you is very important. Often we can be much healthier if we take care of ourselves. We can often live longer and often avoid many things by taking care of every important area of our lives. And yet at the same time, if we live long enough, we're still going to get old. There are going to be things and issues that come along with that. If we take great care of ourselves, some of them we can avoid, some of them we can minimize, some of them, are going to happen anyhow. And ultimately, death is going to happen. But if we sit around worrying about it and fearing it, we're not going to be living our best life. My daddy, he never worried about it. He never did. He just said, it's all going to work out. And one day he sat down in the recliner after going to Dollar Tree, I think it was. And he and his wife came home, and they, it was my stepmother. And they came home. She's a wonderful woman too. I've been very blessed. I've been extremely blessed with my own mother, and I have been very blessed with grandparents and friends and relatives, and many of which have passed. And it's never easy, but it is a part of life. Loss can be a part of life. He sat down in a recliner and just fell asleep and never woke up again. And that was my daddy. This is years ago. And he said it was all going to be all right, in his life. And that's how he lived life. He never worried about anything that I know of. And I think that was the right way to live, at least for him. He didn't spend his life worrying. He enjoyed his life. And not every moment of life is going to be enjoyed. Not everything is going to go our way. Not everything is going to go perfect in life. And there will be disappointments. There will be things that happen. There will be losses. There will be death. There will be old age. And yet, we can sit and focus on all those things, or we can get out there and live and embrace and love and care and cherish the relationships that we have and make the most of them while we have them. You know, I always treat people as if I'll never see them again. And I hope that doesn't happen. I hope I always see them again. And yet I always treat them with the kindness and respect and love as if I would never see them again. And just like with my dear friend that I lost, the last time I saw her in person, I let her know how much I love her. And the last time I talked to her, I said, I love you so very, very much. You know that. And she said, I love you so very, very much as well. So I've always made it a point to let the people know that I love them. And I don't get caught up into the stupid stuff of life. I just enjoy life. Life is a journey. Our bodies and our minds are only here for the lifetime, but our soul is eternal. While we are here in this lifetime, we are body, mind, and soul, in my opinion. And the soul is eternal, and the body and mind are here to be used with the soul while we are here in this lifetime. And so I don't believe in living in fear about death and dying. I believe in enjoying every single day that I get to the best of my ability. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to y'all soon again. Bye-bye.